Today I'm going to take a look at this, the Amazon Echo 4th generation, and find out how good the sound is, what the changes are, and whether or not you should either buy one or upgrade from the 3rd gen. Welcome back to another episode of STU'S Reviews. So let's get it open and have a look at the 4th gen Amazon Echo. Okay, here we go. Apparently there's other things in here that aren't necessarily Echo related, but that is my Echo Dot, and I'm hoping in here is my normal Echo. And some finished tablets. This is all a bit strange. It's like a weird version of my unboxing. Now I will be doing a review of the Echo Dot soon, some point in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that, but I can go down there. But what we have in here is exactly what I want to review today. So, well, I hope so. Could be some more dishwasher tablets. I mean, this is different packaging to not. Oh, look at this. Okay, there's lots of cardboard. So far, so good. Now, interestingly, Amazon obviously listened to my feedback from my previous reviews where I spoke a lot about single-use plastics. Seems to me like they're minimising that already. According to their website on here, it says that 50% of the plastics used in here are post-consumer recycled plastics, 100% of the fabric is recycled fabric, and 100% of the aluminium is recycled die-cast aluminium, which is pretty good. They are obviously making some big movements in making this a bit more sustainable. So a massive round of applause. But let's see if there's any more plastic in the packaging anywhere else. Oh, here we go. Apparently I went for the blue one. I can't remember why I went for the blue one. Should have gone white. I prefer white. Never mind. You live and you learn. Okay, so we've got the unusual looking design, which I'll get onto in a minute, and we have the power adapter. Some more stuff in there that I probably don't need, but there's no plastic except this, which is brilliant, I guess. I mean, they could have gotten away with not using that. Yes, fine, it does stop it from getting wet in its transport if the packaging got wet, but then again, is it needed? I don't know. Right then, wow, this is very, very different to the previous generation in its design. I mean, that is so far different to anything we've seen from Amazon so far. This is their first spherical device. And actually it's nicer than I thought it was going to be. But I'm not sure I like it that much. I mean, it looks a bit like the bloody Death Star.
That's no moon.
Now, interestingly, there are a few changes to this that aren't just the form factor. First of all, they've built in what was essentially in the Echo Plus, the temperature sensor and a Zigbee home hub, but this is the standard Echo price that it always has been, or at least the previous generation anyway, which was £89. So it's good to see that they've brought those features across into this one. But what I'm really here to test today is obviously the sound, because that's been a big change as well. In here, you've got 2 tweeters about here and an upward firing woofer, which is a bit unusual. But I'm excited to see how that affects the sound. And also, I'm actually looking forward to testing the setup process, because I know with a lot of the previous gen Amazon stuff, it should have been quite straightforward, but I came into loads and loads of weird little issues that I'm hoping they've ironed out so it's not in this one. So without wasting any more time, let's get it plugged in, let's get a sound test going. In terms of the actual Amazon experience, that hasn't changed much from any other Echo device, although it has changed in the past year since I last reviewed one. There's all sorts of new little things you can do with it, but the main one, which I think has been an awesome addition in the past year, is the ability to use any music provider out of the sort of main set to play your music from. So if you change your music provider and you ask it to play a song, it will play that song directly from that music provider without you having to ask it to, which was an awesome addition. And it just means that those of you that have got things like Spotify, Deezer or Apple Music can sync it directly to your speaker without having to go through weird apps to do it. So they're still not using something that you can plug into your computer, but never mind. Right, so let's plug it in and see what happens. Ooh, the light is on the bottom now. That's different. I realise I'm going to have to turn this around so I can actually hear it because it's sort of coming out this way. Okay, sparkly, like normal.
Hello, your device is ready for setup. Just download the Alexa app and follow the instructions. Hallo, dein Gerät kann jetzt eingerichtet werden.
Oh God, it's the German.
Lade dazu
She's
die
back.
Alexa App runter und folge den Anweisungen. Bonjour, votre appareil est prêt pour la configuration. Téléchargez l'application.
This is my least
Alexa et
favourite
suivez les
bit.
instructions.
Oh, hold on.
Ciao. Bringing your device online. Just a moment.
I didn't do anything.
Your Echo is ready.
Oh, yay! That was a beautiful setup process because I didn't even press any buttons in here. I simply just started the app up and started to try and find it, and it just did it already. Let me just double check. So what's the time?
It's 6:06 p.m.
That was wonderful.
Hope you're having a good evening.
I'm having a fantastic evening. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Okay, setup process gets a 10 out of 10 from me. That was far better. Far better than anything I've tried before. Right, let's play a song. Got very nice clarity. Ooh! Ooh! Wow, yeah, that's really nice. That was surprising, that bass. Let's turn it up a little bit, shall we? Alright, we're on full volume now. Okay, interesting. The bass is beautiful on it, really nice. When you go full volume, it does seem like there's a little bit of sharpness to the sound. It's still very bassy, and that bass does come out really well, but there's almost a bit of sharpness to the highs. But across the range, that is a huge sound improvement from the echoes of days gone. Is it smaller volume as well? As in size-wise, it may well be smaller volume. Listen to that. Alright, let's try another song. That's immense! Wow! Yeah, do you know what?
I didn't hear that. Please try that again.
Well, what can I say? That sound is miles better than the previous generation, in my opinion. I just think it's really full. It's a very rich sound, and it does deliver. Yeah, that's ace. That is such an improvement. Honestly, that's incredible. Does it do the temperature? So what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 10 degrees Celsius.
What's the temperature in here?
It's 18.2.
Okay, so that works. Well, okay, do you know what? That has blown me away. I didn't quite expect the sound to be that good. I'm still not massively keen on the design. I mean, the buttons on the top are very, very different to what I'm used to. That sound improvement is by far incredible. So, with that said, I'm going to leave you now. With that said, I'm now going to go and have another listen to a few little bits off camera. But I will come back now and I'll tell you how I feel after having a further listen. So after spending a bit more time with it, is the new Echo 4th generation worth it? Well, at £89 it's not too shabby, but I just can't get used to this new round design. It just doesn't sit right with me for some unquantifiable reason. I will say that the sound is much better than I've heard from the standard Echo range, and the additions of temperature sensor and Zigbee hub as standard feature of the 4th gen is nice, including it at the same price point as the Echo 3rd gen. If you don't care about style, then 100% this is a brilliant upgrade for many people, and I'd be tempted on the sound alone. But as for style, the Echo 4th gen is a bit of an odd sidestep in my opinion. So that concludes today's episode on the new Echo 4th gen. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments below. But most importantly, I want to know what you guys think of the new design change. Do you like it? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Is it a thumbs up? Is it a heart? What is it? You let me know in the comments. But other than that, guys, I'll see you back for another episode of STU'S Reviews soon.